All right, now this particular item, electronic acupuncture pen, I've seen this in the industry for years and years at this point, and it still continues to do well with the proper marketing angling. Okay, so this is more of an advanced item that someone who's looking to go ahead and add a winning product to their arsenal would like to go ahead and use. Okay, this is not something that if you're like straight up brand new, you want and you're not too great with your marketing angling, I wouldn't recommend selling an item like this. This is something if you're very, very advanced and you're very, very confident in your ability to write copy, proper videos, and angle, then I would say you could go forward with this, okay? But it has to be very strategic and very smart as how you approach it. Because like I said, it's been around for so long, it continues to do well, but you have to make sure that you do tons of research into the science of this, because that's the main angle for a product like this, is the actual proven benefits and science behind actually using an item like this. Super, super, super important, guys, which is awesome. Lecture says, okay, that's good to know. Very, very cool. Now, guys, it's important, like I mentioned, when you find a product like this that has tons of scientific studies behind it, use that to your advantage. Okay, use that to your advantage. It's massively, massively important. You actually understand those points. Okay, and when you actually find a product like this, it's important you move forward and actually utilize the scientific backing to your advantage. That's the biggest point you'll have here for actually getting products like this to sell off the shelves. This is another one that's the same exact ideologies, but less scientific and more just, as this particular item. Okay, these two are very, very similar. Okay, this item has low perceived value. Okay, but when you go ahead and walk people through that, they can increase the perceived value of their current clothing and increase the actual value of their clothing and keep it from deteriorating. Okay, they're going to be making an investment into all the clothes they already own. So don't sell the product here. Sell the fact that they're investing into the clothes they already own to stay in good shape, so they don't have to go ahead and buy more items. This lint remover actually works extremely, extremely well. And quite frankly, as you see, the orders are crazy. The reviews are phenomenal. This item has a great feedback when the consumer receives it, which means when you go ahead and dial in the ad consistency with it, you could scale without having to get the product made better, because it already works so well. You can automatically just get all your units into a manufacturing facility and then start selling that way. So the moment you see consistency with an item like this, you begin to move forward, get it into manufacturing, and then you begin to scale. Item like this could do very, very well. Great perceived value on the result and benefit of the product, not so much on the actual look of the item, which is why the angling and the actual aura and the creative and copy and the way that you present it is so important. Okay. This would pass. Okay, and let me go ahead and break down to you guys why this product is phenomenal. Yvonne, great product research, man. I've been seeing what you've been doing the last few weeks. You are a stud with the systems, and it's very, very good to see you working so quickly and efficiently and high quality. Now, shoes is a very passionate market. Hear me out here, guys. Shoes is a very passionate market. When there's passion involved, there's emotion involved. Okay? There's emotion involved. And when there's emotion involved, people are going to want to buy. Okay? They're invested. Okay? And when there is passion, which is an emotion involved, there is differentiative logic involved. Differentiative logic involved. For example, this is going to break it down for you guys. Let's say you have someone who loves cars, right? Who loves cars. They're passionate. They're emotional about cars. To them, it would be logical to buy a louder exhaust because it sounds better. It just makes sense. It'll sound better. It makes sense. It only makes sense for someone who likes cars because they like how exhausts sound when it's louder. To the normal person who doesn't like cars, I love cars, okay, they probably wouldn't think, louder is better, okay? Note, when there's emotion involved, there's differentiative logic. Person who doesn't like cars doesn't see logic behind getting a new exhaust. Person who loves cars sees logic behind getting a better exhaust. Differentiative logic is only found when there's actual true emotion and passion involved, which is why it's so incredible to not get that mixed up. This product is phenomenal, okay? Which is great. And Sam says he'd buy it for himself, which is really, really cool. Now, a product like this, you could go either way with a product like this. Okay, you want to make sure that you're actually going out of your way to find the proper scientific studies, like we mentioned, as well as the differentiators to showcase why someone would like to buy this instead, okay, of a different type of massage item. There's many, many out there. You have to make sure you're choosing the actual points in your actual copy, in your videos, to showcase the differentiators behind this product compared to everything else out there. This market is slowly getting saturated, and you must make sure that you really highlight the differentiators. Okay, as we see this item, we see massive perceived value, we see low order count and low reviews. Okay, now it's pretty expensive as well. But the whole ideology is you have to go ahead and beat the pricing of other items in Sam's Club and brick and mortar, Costco, and other warehouse type stores that provide items like this, okay, including Amazon or be in the realm of Amazon. This item can do well, but you need more differentiation. Like I said previously, there's not much difference compared to this and every other canopy out there. Also, I've sold catering canopies before for $250 plus, and they did very, very well. Okay, now hear me out. The reason is because I chose the angle of catering. Okay, catering. I didn't just say, hey, use this canopy and whatnot. Okay, it's really, really important you understand that there has to be a specific angle you're going for, a specific market you're going for to go ahead and really bleed through and get the actual people to buy. Don't just be general here. So given if you could go ahead and find our specific market, okay, that really, really will actually enjoy a product like this and not just be, oh, lounge outside and enjoy time with your family, it could go past. Okay, but until you find that, I would recommend against testing it. Okay, and if you found that angle, let me know. I will give you my opinion on that angle based on what you tell me and tell you if you should move forward with it or not.